Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another one-on-one interview series. My name is Elisa. I'm one of the project managers for the event. Another country spotlight, well, I would say organization spotlight. We've got one of our premium gold sponsors, Vetifly, coming through for one-on-one interview. And I would like to just take it upon our two gentlemen, our two guest speakers that we have to introduce themselves. So perhaps, Emmanuel, if you may come forward to introduce yourself to the audience.
Thanks, Yulisa. My name is Emmanuel Okoh. I'm the founder and CEO of Vetifly. What we do at Vetifly is basically help our customers, in a lot of cases, B2B and B2C customers, save significant time traveling, as well as be able to move cargo items from point to point, door to door, really, leveraging different modes of transportation to save significant time, move things and people safely and securely across different parts of either Nigeria or other countries that we will be servicing very soon. The interesting thing is that you are able to access the Vetifly service via the Vetifly app, where you can easily book our services. Vetifly is a technology company that enables logistics for people and cargo.
Fantastic. Great. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Abby, if you mind taking the floor and to introduce yourself, sure. What you do, what your role is at Vetifly, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, great. Hi, thank you, Yulisa. So my name is Abby. People call me Abiodun, actually, Olawale-Cole. So I'm the country manager for Nigeria, and I'm responsible for ensuring that everything Emmanuel said happens perfectly well in Nigeria under my tenure.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Emmanuel, you've shared a bit of a spotlight in terms of what Vetifly does in terms of an organization. Would you mind if you just elaborate a little bit in terms of what's Vetifly's role within the mining industry in terms of its background?
In the mining industry, we've discovered, that there are some pain points, although the industry is still very nascent or still very young or small in Nigeria. There are pain points around moving people and precious cargo from point to point in a safe way, fast, reliably, and also being able to access remote locations is a challenge. That's where Vetifly comes in as your logistics partner to help you address this challenge. With Vetifly, you don't have to worry anymore about how do I move my gold or diamond or any of these things safely across the country or from my mine location to my hub without fear of these things being stolen or damaged or without worries of my personnel being kidnapped or, any of these things that, could be a big issue or something at the back of your mind every time you think about, logistics for your people and cargo. That's where we come in. We also take care of the entire logistics requirement from door to door, meaning, a combination of different modes of transportation to get you or your cargo from point A to point B safely and securely. It might mean a car, security escort vans, a helicopter, a plane, a boat, whatever it is that will take you from point A to point B, your people or your cargo in a safe manner. You just leave everything to us and we take care of it for sure.
Okay, fantastic. Wow, that's very, very interesting. And it's such a new and fresh aspect in terms of transportation and logistics. So that's quite refreshing. So Emmanuel, let's direct this question to Abby in terms of what sets you apart from other aviation companies. So what in terms of Emmanuel, what is touched on, just of the logistics and the aviation and the role that Vetifly plays within the mining industry. Abby, do you mind if you touch on like what sets Vetifly apart from any other aviation company in your space?
Yeah, so I think the first thing I'll do is I'll probably try to debunk the myth that we're actually an aviation company. Like Milo said, we're a full logistics company using multi-modes of transportation. So apart from having prices for our helicopters that no one can find anywhere else in the country, we're also offering, like Milo said, also like land movements as well, also moving by boat if possible as well. So we're not just servicing our clients through helicopters, which are, again, like I said, nowhere as affordable as you get elsewhere. And we also ensure that they have other means of transportation if it makes sense for them as well. I mean, we have one or two clients, beyond the mining space that need to move from their offices to our helipads, and they'll be doing that by boat, for example, which is not currently what other companies are currently doing in Nigeria. So we are quite multimodal, and we're fresh, we're young, and we have a lot of ambitions in terms of ensuring that people can move differently in Nigeria than what they've been currently doing in the past.
All right, fantastic. Well, this
And I would like to, sorry, Yolisla, but I was
go
going
ahead,
to add,
go ahead.
thanks, Abby, for teeing it up nicely. What I was going to add is, we know that, sometimes when you talk aviation, people are worried about safety. And, for us, our customers, we have a righteous or paranoia basically about safety. So we go the extra mile. We do probably 10 multiple of what the regulators require in terms of our quality control measures that we put in place to ensure safety, including monthly internal audits with all our operating partners, external audits with external safety auditors to ensure that, there is nothing that is amiss. Regulatory requirement is, to do this once a year, but we do it probably 10, 12 to 15 times, basically. But that's the level of importance that we place on safety, so that we can ensure that, this worry that, some customers might have, is something that they don't need to worry about, provided, they're working with Vetifly. Our partners are very much aware of this and are committed to ensuring the safety of our people and their cargo every time.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, amazing. And I feel like, Emmanuel, that you've touched on the question that I was actually going to pose, but if you'd like to elaborate on what you've mentioned, because you have mentioned quite a significant amount in terms of, what capacity does Vetifly have to ensure to meet the needs of the mining industry? So you mentioned the safety aspect of it, the auditing aspect of it. Is there anything else that you'd like to perhaps elaborate on in terms of the capacity that Vetifly has to meet the needs of the mining industry?
Yeah, so thanks for the question. I think, what is important to note is our business model is in such a way that we work with several partners, right? Local, international partners. So capacity is not a constraint. We are unconstrained when it comes to capacity, really, because we can call on whatever we need, whether it's a helicopter or a boat or a car or a security escort van, to meet the need of our customers, right? So in terms of capacity, we are unconstrained, but then we also try to move in a smart way where we ramp up our capacity to meet the demand, right? So, for example, within Nigeria and in the mining space, we have some really good traction in the Southwest with some customers who have already signed up, which are there is the Allied African Mining Company, is one of them. There are several others within the Southwest in Nigeria. So we will be servicing those mining companies that are, either coming up or already existing in those regions. We're also looking forward to, say, companies within the northern part of Nigeria that are also into mining of precious metals or precious stones. And when, of course, we do get the demand, within, say, a 4 to 6 weeks time frame, we should be able to begin to service those regions as well. So overall, it's a matter of, as we get the demand, we ramp up in terms of capacity. We don't have constraints when it comes to, we need to bring 20 helicopters, or we need 50 bullion vans, or anything that is required to move to meet the needs of our customers, we will be able to provide.
Fantastic. So with this next question, I would like to possibly get Abby to come on board with this. When it comes to the Nigerian mining industry, what do you feel has your particular attention currently right now, especially amidst these times that we're living in right now? But aside from that, what specifically has your attention within the mining industry right now?
Yeah, I mean, so I think Emmanuel has touched on a few of those things already, but I think the key thing to mention is that so we didn't look for the mining sector. They actually looked for us. I think the reason why they looked for us was because of things like accessibility. We've heard a number of miners complain about they have mines in some very, very remote places they can't actually access. They don't have expats, engineers from other countries looking to even move to those sort of places by road. Which comes with my next point about security as well. I mean, when you Google, miners and kidnapping in Nigeria, you see a number of hits every single year. So that's the thing that we know is a big concern for the mining community. Whether it's the European expats or the Chinese expats and the American ones, the South African ones, once you're an expat and you're in those areas, moving by road, there's always a fear because people know you're in the mining area. There's also a lot of challenges around the local communities, often attacking the mines as well. So I think this insecurity one is probably the biggest challenge I think that miners are facing, and so we're really looking to take that challenge or that problem away from them. The other thing is also about safety of their cargo as well. Apart from attacking, the staff or the personnel, even moving gold within the mines is also a challenge as well. So rather than having to move gold even 1 mile away from your production hub, we can actually just fly straight away from the production hub into the air and out of that state. And you avoid all the issues with potentially being attacked in your bullion ban or attacked on the road. I think also speed as well is also a very key one as well. Why would you want to go by road for 4 or 5 hours when you have more important things to do, when you can fly that same route within 30 minutes, 1 hour, and you get from point A to B, and you're a lot safer, and you don't have to worry about your cargo being stolen, or because again, all our helicopters or modes of transport are being insured as well. So we insure the cargo, we insure the personnel as well. So I think really those were the sort of things that really called us strongly into this sector. And again, like I said, it was based on demand from miners themselves who told us to look in this area. And again, for example, the other means of helicopter might also be out of their reach in terms of pricing. So any sort of prices we're offering, they're like, yeah, you guys are coming at the right time when the mining industry is really picking up in Nigeria. And, so I'm really excited about it, for sure, because we know we have a lot of pain points to address. Ultimately, we're problem solvers. We're a solutions provider. We're trying to solve problems for our customers. That's what really pushes us and motivates us.
Okay, fantastic. So adding on to that, Abby, is there any exciting projects that you'd like to mention? Perhaps any ventures or partnerships that Vetifly is currently embarking on, any opportunities for perhaps our audience to engage in?
Sure. So, I mean, Emmanuel already mentioned one of the first few people we talked about, the the African International Mining Company. We have a couple more in that space in the Southwest looking to close in the next couple of weeks as well. We also have some fantastic ventures or JVs with various security companies that allow us to offer emergency rescue or emergency evacuations, of precious of people as well. I mean, people are valuable as well. Whether you're an expat or you're local, no company wants to leave their miners on a site being attacked. So we have agreements with various security companies, which is why we can offer the bullion bans. And we've also just entered an agreement recently with a company that allows us to offer the emergency evacuation service as well, whether it's medical or for security purposes as well.
Fantastic, fantastic. Emmanuel, I'd like to pose a question to you. So I would like to get to know what your take is in terms of Nigeria being an investment destination. This is perhaps something that our international audience would like to be interested in. So would you like to share some of your thoughts on Nigeria being an investment destination?
Thanks, Yolisa. Definitely, especially when it comes to the mining sector, we've seen a lot of movement within the Ministry of Mines and Steel. With a lot of focus to grow the sector. Currently, the mining's contribution to the GDP of Nigeria is 0.3%. That's really low considering the vast mining resources that Nigeria has. But that is not being tapped. The ministry is driving a focus to grow this sector by tenfold in the next 5 years. So, the target is to get the mining contribution to GDP to about 3% in the next 5 years. I think that's very doable. And the ministry is also making a lot of, investment, providing support, enabling environment for international investors or, companies that are looking into the mining space in Nigeria to be able to set up shop and be able to operate without a lot of issues. Of course, Nigeria is a developing market. There are challenges that may be existent. But, with the mining or the Ministry of Mines and Steel behind miners or investors or supporting as much as possible, I think, this is a perfect time to ride this wave of growth and support to, for international investors. Overall, Nigeria is, almost any state in Nigeria, there is a natural resource to be mined, right? And the government is there to support. Labor as well is not as expensive as, some other parts of the world. There are challenges like the insecurity and infrastructural challenges, but that's where you have Vetifly, really, right? So we are here to help to, ensure that you don't have to worry about those. We would work with you to plan whatever you need to ensure, safe travel for your personnel, secure movement of your precious cargo, using all, any relevant mode of transportation for you. So, we would also support you, the investors who are looking into Nigeria, to ensure that you don't have to worry about some of the things that you might be thinking about today.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Emmanuel. So in terms of, having a bit of closing remarks, Abby, I would like to pose this question to you. So Vetifly is a gold sponsor for Nigerian Mining Week. We welcome your organization as one of our key partners. Thank you so much for coming on board. What are you looking most forward to during, the gathering and also just being part of the NMW series? What are you looking forward to?
No, I think for me, I'm looking forward to the fact that we're actually entering the mining space at this particular moment in time, because it's something we believe is going to blow up in the next year or two in Nigeria. I think, no pun intended as well, I'm really looking forward to swapping cards on your fantastic platform as well with the various other mining companies or investors. I'm a connector, and we know a lot of people have those pain points out there. So I'm definitely looking forward to engaging with various prospects who need access to our service. And again, if if I don't get time to come around to everyone, I'll also probably suggest that the people can actually log on to our website, which is www.vetifly, spelled VETI, fly.com. And obviously, as a business, they should look for the business section, fill out the details, and either myself or my team will definitely reach out to them as well within a matter of days. So I'm really looking forward to engaging with other mining companies in the space who really want to solve that problem of logistics and moving precious stones or people as well. That for me is what I'm really looking forward to. I do love your platform, by the way. It looks fantastic. I'm a techie myself, so.
Oh, thank you so much. Any closing remarks from you, Emmanuel?
No, same as what Abi had shared. We're looking forward to engaging with all the participants, corporates, individuals. Our job, what keeps us going really is helping to solve this problem, this logistic challenge that people have. We will be your partners when it comes to your logistics needs. You can reach out to us. We would look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to engaging with you during the mining week, and eventually doing business with you.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Emmanuel and Abby, for this fantastic interview. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Vetifly. Do not forget to use our business matchmaking section on Swapcar. So if you would like to connect with Vetifly, please do so. They are very open to any questions that you might have. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on board and just sharing this innovative way of enhancing the mining industry in terms of the challenges that it faces within the African landscape in general. So I feel like this is it's going to come to new heights, excuse the pun, regarding your product and your organization. Thank you so much for sharing your organization, the ethos, the exciting projects, and why you deem the Nigerian mining industry as an investment opportunity. Everyone, please stay tuned for our next upcoming session, will be taking place at 1 p.m. So please feel free after this interview to go ahead to the Business Matchmaking subcard and start matchmaking. Thank you so much and have a great day. Goodbye.